Hello everyone. Recently I visited Digha, which has garnered a lot of praise for being development. So this is what I think about it. I went to the two big temples, the Naya Kali temple and the Jagannath temple, which are very beautiful in design, no doubt. But there was something that I could see, which I think is very important to tell. I wonder why India is absent in creative sectors of the world. They talk about designing new chips, technology to art field. Then let me tell you the reason. The reason is value. Do not you see people telling that how poor India is, and and therefore we are pushed to do odd manufacturing, same boring jobs, pushed to become the IT coolie centers of the world. The laborers working in the backyard of the world. But the reason is actually different. What I think it is the minds of the people in this nation. When I visited this two temple, the chord-shaped buildings, the long walkways, the curated gardens, the multiple points, I thought how it could have been a point for interdisciplinary conversation between two fields like science and philosophy and history and economics. It could have been a place, it was a place, it was a place very apt for a university dedicated to basic sciences or dance and music plus philosophy. I wondered why the people instead went for a temple and a cheap 3D show. The court-shaped building that you see here, I asked the driver what it is being made for, and he said it is being made for a 3D show. And I was so disheartened because I thought this place could have been dedicated to a place for inquiry, a place that could have produced new innovations, designs for new technology, so that we are not dependent on other countries in any situation. It could have also produced artists that understood the deeper working of mind and society and would have been able to shed light on things that are important that get unnoticed through their works like movies or other things, or philosophers that developed consciousness like me. I'm kidding, I'm not a philosopher. But why all the funds went for went to a medium for passive consumption and a false sense of bhakti? The same individuals produced from this could be universities would have been able to produce industries that were actually value generative and rescued the unemployment scene in India. People, when given a work of their choice of creativity, they are seen to be less prone to producing kids, which have been such a blessing for this nation and the whole world. In spite of doing this, the people and the people in the government, who are by the way the same people, do not abuse your netas, they represent you, creates very violent methods for giving employment, like pink revolution, which basically means kill all the animals. Um, Whoever you found, the chickens, goat, buffalo, cow, I don't know how many, or the blue revolution, which means kill all the fishes, the white revolution, impregnate the cow multiple times forcefully so as to generate employment. So, all from the point of view of compassion and heart, consciousness, Zero. And from the point of view of climate change, something that is the biggest threat to humanity, especially India, um, which is a country heavily dependent on climate, it is zero. So, in my view, the development has been nothing but just a false sense of um sensual titillation. And all of this is happening is because the Indian minds, the parents that are preparing the minds of these kids, they value just one thing and they tell them to value just one thing, that is money and security. We are indeed a very capitalistic society. We are more capitalistic than the Europeans, maybe.